Hey.
Hi, everybody.
It's us.
Here we are. We're in our friend Jay's basement apartment in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We're glad to be here.
Yes. It was quite a journey to get here.
Yeah.
And we made it, and we decided that we were going to stay. They started closing down a lot of campgrounds, a lot of services, different things. So we just decided to put our RV in storage and stay at our friend Jay's here in Colorado Springs, and she has a little basement apartment. So
we pretty much isolated all the way across. Once we had our trailers, we just used that. So,
Yep.
so by the time we got here, we had several days of staying apart from people.
Yeah.
And now we're able to go for walks. We're just staying apart. We're doing the staying apart from people.
Yep.
But we went to see Christy's parents.
Mm-hmm. So my parents are 84 years old. They live in Pueblo.
Mm-hmm.
And we just took them some food. We couldn't go in or do anything like that, but we
were able to talk.
Talk to them a little bit, and they're doing fine. But anyway, we're just kind of, we're just, trying to make the best. This is the first time in a long time we haven't had a plan for our life. I mean, we're just kind of on hold like everybody else. Our 2020 year was looking great, and just like around the globe, everybody's 2020 is just, on hold. But
and we recognize that there's so many people who are in dire circumstances right now. We feel really fortunate that we're healthy, that we're here, that we have, our friends to support us, and we totally feel like we are in a good place, and are grateful for that.
Really glad to be here.
Yeah.
And we are, where we're staying is just really great location, so we can walk to a lot of open space places to hike and walk to get our daily walk in. And it's really open, so it's not crowded, and there's just so much. We don't even have to drive anywhere. We could just walk right out of the front door and go.
And we have our little indoor gym, our weights and our exercise pads and all that. So we have that.
Yeah.
And we have our Spanish, my guitar, and we're doing all of our regular stuff.
Yep.
And
yeah,
we're wondering, what are you guys doing?
I know, we're worried about all of you guys too. We were people have been writing to see if we're okay. It's taken us a little bit to do a video, but we're worried about you guys too. So leave some comments and let us know what you guys are doing and how you're coping with this whole crisis. And
let us know what your strategies are. We're trying to stay mentally active and physically active, and get enough sleep and eat as well as we can, and drink a lot of fluid. We're doing all the stuff that you usually do to try and stay healthy. We're doing that, and we hope that you're doing that as well, because sometimes when it's a time of stress, people have a hard time just even doing, like, okay, this is what I need to do.
Right. So. It's really hard. It's especially, like, we've decided not to watch a lot of news. We don't watch TV. We don't have it in our, we just don't watch it. But we'll follow some news on our phone or different, things, radio. But we really limit that, just enough to get the information. But we can't do that. It's too depressing. So we really kind of decided that we're just going to really keep working out the best we can. We're going to create ways to stay in shape. We're going to really focus on what we're eating, which we kind of always do. But, we can always tweak something. So we're always... Yeah. And, the time away from distractions, maybe we learned something about ourselves. I mean, we're kind of, feeling like, hey, well, maybe there's things we need to look at or do different in our life from this point forward anyway. So we're going to try to make the best out of this time. But I tell you what, it's really hard, and it's really depressing. It's sad. I mean, when you think about all the lives lost and the people struggling and the uncertainty of what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Takes us right back to just stay in the moment. And help where you can, be smart, follow the directives that are given to you, and at the same time nurture yourself within that small box they're wanting you to stay in. Create a great life, and we're really connecting with people is big. So we're doing these Zoom meetings with friends, and talking to people on the phone, and just staying connected social media wise. We refuse to be totally beaten down by this thing. You're going to have hope, and you're going to have to create it and stay positive and support each other. And so we're just kind of, want people, to write comments and let us know what you're doing, how you're doing. If you need us to answer any questions or talk about anything.
And Lynn is staying in her trailer out east of town, out in Falcon, which is
Yep.
a little town just east of Colorado Springs, and she's doing well.
Yep. She's closer to her daughter and her grandkids, so.
Yeah, she's up there, and so we're all good.
Yep.
Everything's good.
So we're talking to her and staying updated with Juliet, and it's, we'll be planning our adventures. We have no idea when or what we're going to be doing, but there will be, certainly at some point we'll be back out there doing something.
Yeah, I think every person is kind of brokenhearted. It's like being brokenhearted just for humanity,
Yeah.
as a whole, because it has that feel of life as you knew it is so different. But so we're trying to stay upbeat, and we're supporting each other and getting support from our friends and trying to give support to our friends and family, and that's.
And I notice when I work out and I stretch and do stuff, I feel better. I notice when we, there's a lot of brain activities you can do. We kind of like the language and the, musical instruments or whatever. But, in the ARP online services, there's the Staying Sharp that gives a lot of brain puzzles and exercises for older people, which I just think, is good. You just you can't be sitting around. And, the thing is, for me, Annette and I both talk about this. We want to eat. We're sitting around, we're kind of bored. It's like kind of bored eating. And we're like, we don't want to eat like that. So we're trying not to have junk food in the house.
And you've seen, I'm sure everybody's enjoying those same memes that we are. I just saw a really funny one today about, it's an Italian one where the guy comes out and he's shirtless and he's dancing. He's like totally studly, six-pack. And then, they say, okay, then after the quarantine, and they have this, kind of rotund guy come out, he dressed the same way, doing the same dance.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, people are very creative.
Because we're just kind of holed up, and you kind of. I find myself not even hungry. I'm just in there scrounging around for something to do. So our goal is to not have a whole lot of junk food around us.
We're trying to scrounge around with carrots and celery.
I know. So I just cut up some carrots and celery, which is not too exciting, but really gonna try to become healthier through this instead of unhealthy, because that's not going to help us feel any better either. So it takes a little effort and motivation. But
and we're laying out some plans for the future. That's one thing you can do.
Yeah.
You can get out your maps and your mindset and make some future plans. And, even though you might not be able to pin down an exact date. You can say, well, I know I want to do this, and these are some possible ways that I could do that, and do some backward design from that. I'm always big into backward design, so it's like, okay, if I want to do it then, what do I have to do here, and
That's
here?
That's right.
So,
and we have a bunch of plans. It's just we just don't know what time frame is. So, but anyway, we thought we'd kind of maybe continue to do videos just to check in with everybody, and I don't know, maybe we'll tell stories or do something. But take care of yourselves out there, people. We're all in this together globally. I mean, it's amazing when you think about people around the globe all dealing with the exact same thing at the exact same minute. Is really unbelievable. But
and everyone is experiencing that kind of ungrounded feeling where it's like, this is new territory. We haven't, and so it's natural to feel like you're kind of like, whew,
yeah,
yeah,
it's like life changed.
Just support each other in that.
Yeah. We picked up some groceries when we first got in our RV, and I was like, Annette, look at us. I mean, we had gloves on. We're sanitizing all of our groceries. I said, look at life. I mean, like within a few days, like life drastically changed. But you just go with that, and we'll remain hopeful. We just what else can you do? You just have to hang in there and support each other and reach out to people and believe in good. Anyway, so we wanted to say, we're alive and well. We're doing great.
Yeah, we are.
Overall, we're doing great.
We're solid.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
We hope you are too. All
right,
right.
people.
Good to talk.
Take care of yourselves.
Okay.
Check in later.
All right.
Later.
Bye.
Hey.
Oh, what are you thinking about, Pesky?
Yeah.
Hey. I didn't know that Pesky had so many close relatives, but we've now heard from Johnsky.
She has a brother, Stansky, in New York.
We know about Stansky in New York. Now we find out about Johnsky
in Georgia. Oh my God, you
And
guys.
I'm telling you, some of these brothers and etc. people, we know about her twin sister,
Oh,
right? Who,
oh,
right? And some of her family members are more pesky than pesky.
yeah, I'm scared to know how many siblings Pesky has out there.
It could be endless, but they sure are fun though.
It's almost like it kind of feels like a virus in itself, like the Pesky virus.
I don't know, but it's kind of fun.
Keeps growing.
That's sweet and cute. So
Anyway, all right, people.
okay,
We don't know where Pesky is, but I'm sure she'll show up somewhere. She'll survive.
that does seem to happen.
All right.
All right.
Later.
Okay, bye.
To get out to Colorado sometimes.
Colorado? Did somebody say
Oh my God,
Colorado?
who is that?
Hi, fellow AT hikers. I saw your video out there in Colorado, but you guys look ill prepared. And I've heard you've been sitting a whole lot. That doesn't sound like proper prep for hiking in Colorado.
Oh gosh.
I hope you're not going up Pikes Peak just like that. All right, well, I've got to go.